Unless you live in a cave, you have probably heard the latest craze about the prescription injectable drugs that are being used and prescribed for weight loss. Maybe you don't want to take that expensive prescription medication and just need a little help to get your weight loss rolling. Every day we are getting questions whether there is anything available over the counter to help patients control their appetite. We have a new product called SlimPhenolic that we just added to our Fort Wayne Custom RX brand of nutritional supplements. Hello everybody, this is pharmacist Dr. Greg Russell, owner of Fort Wayne Custom RX, a compounding and wellness pharmacy located in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So what's so special about SlimPhenolic? It is specifically formulated to do three things. 1, support healthy blood pressure. 2, improve cardiometabolic wellness, which means simply to help heart health, help control both blood sugar and weight control. And 3, improve appetite control by suppressing cravings. So what's in SlimPhenolic? There are 4 ingredients. First 2 are lemon verbena and hibiscus extract. The third ingredient is green coffee bean extract, which is caffeine-free. And the fourth ingredient is magnesium. So what does lemon verbena and hibiscus extract do? When used in combination, they activate an enzyme called AMPK. This enzyme is activated when the body needs more energy. And the way it gets this energy is by burning fat to create fuel. Everybody wants to burn fat, right? When you don't need more energy, the AMP enzyme simply goes to sleep. You can think of this enzyme's job in the cell as to balance energy production or supply with energy usage or demand. When you need extra energy, AMPK turns on, and when you don't, it turns off. So what is the proof that lemon, verbena, and hibiscus work? A research study, it looked at what happens when overweight and obese people take this blend of hibiscus and lemon, verbena, and polyphenols. And here's what they did. They took 56 overweight and obese adults. They took half of them and assigned them to receive either the polyphenol blend, in other words, the hibiscus and the lemon verbena combination, or a sugar pill such as a placebo. And they did that for 12 weeks. So the researchers tracked things like weight, waist circumference, body fat, blood pressure, and appetite-related hormones. What did they find? They found that patients in the polyphenol blend lost more weight than the placebo group. They showed a greater reduction in waist circumference and body fat. They were able to maintain a stable blood pressure and heart rate, so there was no adverse heart effects. And they showed changes in our appetite hormones. Specifically, they lowered ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone, and it increased GLP, which is the hormone that helps us feel full, and by the way, is how the prescription drugs work. So why does this matter? This study suggests that polyphenol blends don't just help reduce body weight, but they also naturally help regulate how hungry and full you feel by affecting these real biological signals, not just willpower. So let's look at green coffee bean extract next. A 2018 clinical trial by the British Journal of Nutrition by Roshan and colleagues specifically investigated how green coffee extracts affect people with metabolic syndrome. So what's metabolic syndrome? Metabolic syndrome is a group of health issues which include things like high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and excess body fat around the waist, and an abnormal cholesterol. So what did they do? They took 64 adults, divided them in half, in a randomized placebo-controlled double-blind power. They gave half the sugar tablet, and they gave the other half the coffee bean extract. What did they find? Well, they found out when the trial was over that those taking the green coffee extract had reduced weight and waist size. They had lower systolic and diastolic blood pressure. They had a better fasting blood glucose and insulin sensitivity, improved cholesterol and triglyceride levels, and decreased appetite scores. Well, so why does this matter? Well, it means the patients that have metabolic syndrome, adding a green coffee extract to a healthy lifestyle may help manage multiple factors all at once without all the jitters. That's what's nice about SlimPhenolic, that has those 2 ingredients. And then the final ingredient is magnesium. Please see some of my previous videos on magnesium. As I've said before, magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in our body. Therefore, it's essential for our health. So we want you to discuss with your provider if you're taking any high blood pressure medications or any blood sugar medications, if you're pregnant or nursing or preparing for surgery. Our pharmacists and nurse are always willing to help you navigate which supplements are best for you. Visit or call us at 260-490-3447 if you have any further questions. You can sign up for our newsletters at www.fwcustomrx.com, as well as shop your favorite supplements. For every order of $75 or more in supplements, you will receive free shipping. Thank you for listening. This is pharmacist and owner of Fort Wayne Custom RX, Dr. Greg Russell.